What's up, everybody? This is Tim from Kids Draw for Fun. Before we get started on today's drawing, I want to give a shout out to my friends Miranda and Emma, who did some awesome drawings over their holiday vacation. They also requested that I draw some Disney princesses. So here you go. This one's for you.
Macy, are you watching Frozen again? Are you watching Frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Should we draw Elsa?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Let's draw Elsa. Before we get started, a couple things. This is not an easy picture to make. So if this is your first time doing it, I would encourage you to watch this video all the way through before you get started. And make sure you hold your pencil very, very lightly as you're drawing, because you might make some mistakes, and that's okay. I made a lot of mistakes along the way. However, I was able to erase them because I drew very lightly. So we're going to start on the left side of Elsa's cheek, and then the hair will go up top over here. But for the left side of the cheek, it's going to almost make the shape of the letter U. That will include her chin and her right side of her cheek. I wish we could see what we were drawing. Oh, there we go. That's better. Now remember, I'm drawing very light, so it's hard to see the right side of the cheek, but it is there, and when I outline it in black, it will be a lot easier to see, I promise. So here we are, we're starting with her bangs and the top of her forehead. Now we're going to start making some big, long, swoopy strokes with the pencil, very light, and this will be her hair. As always, I encourage you to pause the video if you need to catch up, or if you have to go back and look at something again, that is fine too. Take your time. Now as we do Elsa's neck, you can see that the left side is going to go down a little further than the right side, because her braid is going to get in the way of the right side. Now the braid can be very tricky. It's almost like a braided soft pretzel if you've ever seen one of those. There's going to be pieces that crisscross over and under and on top of each other and below each other. So just do your best. Pause it if you need to and draw very lightly. Okay, now we're going to start to do some of the features of Elsa's face. I'm going to start with the right eyebrow, but you can start with the left if you want. Now Elsa's nose starts in the middle in between her eyebrows, and it's going to be a straight line, and then it curves a little bit at the bottom to make the point of her nose. Just do your best and draw very lightly. I had to erase this a few times before I was happy with it. Elsa's eyes are very similar to the shape of a football, but on the bottom they get flatter towards the middle, unlike a football which rounds back up to a point. Now if you notice, I started Elsa's mouth on the right side. The right side is pretty much directly underneath the inside corner of her eyeball, and then it's just a slightly curved smile, and then the bottom lip. And if you haven't already, you're going to draw 2 circles on the inside of her eyes. Here are the colors that I'm using. There's a pink colored pencil, a maroon colored pencil, a sky blue, kind of like a turquoise green, a slate colored blue. There's a lighter blue, I used a lighter brown, a black, a tan, a beige, But listen, do not worry if you do not have all these colored pencils. We don't need all the colored pencils. I just wanted to add some shading and a little bit more advanced coloring. But if you only have a few, that's fine. All you really need is a yellow for her hair, a light blue for her dress, and either a light pink or a tan for her skin. Also blue for her eyes. Whoops, I almost forgot her right shoulder. And there it is, Elsa. Let's go see what my daughter thinks of it.
What do you think?
No.
No.
Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up or even hit the subscribe button. If you did this drawing, I would love to see it. So ask your mom or dad if you could tag me on Instagram at kidsdraw4fun. I would love to see it. Thanks for watching. Keep drawing.